Hello everybody! Today we're gonna talk about this beautiful deck list. I wanted to make a deck breakdown just like a few days ago, but my current recording situation is pretty bad, so now I'm recording on my PC. This is why there's not a lot of editing, because I cannot edit on my PC. My MacBook is usually the one that I edit with, but nevertheless, I get to the point. I played the Ultimate Cup, I won by some miracles. Because I faced a lot of decks that I shouldn't have won against. Like I faced 2 times Debrigade against Mufta and Samurai. I faced Yellow Vaccine, which I tied to. Yeah, it was pretty rough, but I got to the end, right? So this list, I will not be lying, this list got ripped off of Eggman's list. So shout out to Eggman for having a website where he shows competitive deck list. I saw the Ultimate Cup of NA and was like, yep, they have some good ideas. I'm just gonna snatch it. But with that said, let's talk about the deck real quick. It's pretty simple. There are 2 cards that are pretty important: Ukko and Louis. Actually, there are 3, but let's move on. Ukko and Louis, those 2 in conjunction are as broken beyond repair. So Ukko having the your turns effect of when a Digimon moves from the area and he can see himself, he gains 1 memory and hatches another egg, which is mind blowing. And Louis having the unplay of you may move a Digimon out of your raising area if you want to, and if you do and it's your turn, tap him to gain 1 memory. So essentially, if you go second and the opponent puts you to 1 memory, you can still either into Ukko, play Louis, tap, get another egg, and swing with Ukko. And why would you worry about swinging with a 2k, buddy? Ladies and gentlemen, Ukko is still on 4. We're gonna have a long time and a lot of fun having this as our list. But yeah, Ukko being on 4, that's life. And we have the 5th egg, Ukko, because with all the additional hatching and all the rookies that we run, we need a 5th deck. But yeah, Ukko is pretty much the easiest way of drawing, because we can ensure with our other Digimon that there's no sources. There's no Digimon with a source there. So let's move on to another big player, namely Gomamon, his start of main, enabling us to trash a source, which can be a Digimon that has as a source blocker. Looking at you, Digipolice with the Momo. But him also becoming unblockable is pretty good. Actually won me a lot of the action, like the last 2 games, mainly due to him being unaffected by blocker, and therefore Digipolice does not do anything. But the deck has 50 cards and not only 12, so what is the rest? The rest is filled with the V1 package. So we are running 10 Vmons, 4 Searcher from BT12 and 3 of the from starter deck. The list that I saw run a similar split. I basically added another Davis. I will explain in a second. So I only run 3 Vmons, jamming Vmons, because there's a lot of ways to get already jamming, so I didn't bother. And yeah. And with the level 4s being Gizomon and Ikakumon, I needed some level 4s that fit into blue, and BT14 provided us with some good package. With Ikakumon able to trash more sources, and Gizomon to also trash sources and bounce a level 5 to the hand, which is pretty much every Digimon, especially in the one match. Vedramon being a good old card that enables us to double swing, and with Gormon out of raising to just swing twice without worrying to being blocked, and probably also not worrying of dying in security due to jamming. But yeah, the second inherit effect is not really relevant. We have Lumon for hybrid for game, as always. Zulumon Ace, I think I do not need to explain, but for the people that actually are new to the game, Zulumon Ace is just one of the best cards printed in blue. Like for a play cost of 4, just bounce back almost any level 4, and by extension any level 5 if you're playing the right deck and Zudemon is in the right deck. It's pretty good. Like, this single-handedly won me a few decks because I can just bounce back their boss monster. But yeah, I talked about Louis already. Davis, also from the demo deck, he's pretty good. His on-play and his start of main phase effect is pretty nice because there are like 14 targets, like all the V1s are free, and Ukko is free, which is also something some people didn't know, so that's why I'm mentioning it. And his on-play of just playing another V1 is pretty good because now you basically are slamming down a V1 for free, or not a memory fixer, but like gain 1 memory every turn, and if this is in security and it hits a V1, it enables you to play a V1 in the opponent's turn. It basically just gives the V1 rush because next turn you're gonna swing with it anyways. Mental training, I don't need to explain, it's pretty self-explanatory. Enables us to search basically half of the deck, more than half of the deck, besides Louis and Pokemon obviously, enabling us to go into our level 4s for free, besides Vidramon. And yeah, and then the last card is, it's not Ice Wolf Claw. The Digimon card dev is not the greatest sometimes. It's Coitus Breath. It's pretty good to just outright remove a body, because sometimes if there's a stack Digimon, for example, if you would face Wargreymon, which is pretty high, with all the sources, you cannot always expect to have the Kakumon into a Gumamon into a Kakumon into Zudemon Ace. So Coitus Breath is enough. And yeah, that's about it. Sorry again for not a lot of editing. I do hope that my recording situation gets better in the near future, so I can provide you with a bit more content. I'm currently trying to record a bit of footage for One Piece and also for Digimon, but I think the next Digimon tournament is gonna be Ultimate Cup, which I hopefully will cast, and then we're gonna have a new Ultimate Cup in February when BT15 is already out. So yeah, there's a lot of things that are coming towards us. With that said, nothing more. Have a good day.